Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, I decided to bring out something a little different than working on all the fall and Halloween, get together stuff that I have been working on. Thought I'd bring this one out. Now, this one really doesn't have a name that I can think of, except I like to call it the purple waterfall because of the way the water looks and all these purple, trees and flowers in the background. So that's what I'm going to call it, just a purple waterfall. And the color that I am going to be using is 160. I already have some out right here, and it's this color right here. Looks like a light pewter gray, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's a gray. But what I wanted to focus on is I'm wondering how much of this is actually starting to look like this. Because when you look at it, you don't see this looking like that. And this is one of the reasons why I think I quit working on this one, was because it wasn't turning out like the picture is saying that it should. Now that might be just me, but I don't know. I was expecting more white, and this looks more gray. So I'm having a hard time seeing this on this, but it is what it is. Now, we're going to be working right over here. So, almost didn't record tonight between the change of weather and everything. My sinuses and nasal passages are giving me a fit. So I may upload this video tonight, then again I just may fight with it tomorrow and everything, because I do have some tea that I'm sipping on just to feel better. I'll bring y'all down. But yeah, I just feel a little under the weather today. Felt like I've been battling a sinus headache of some sort, and so it is what it is. About burnt the roof of my mouth earlier. Didn't realize how hot my little tea mug thing here, or little thermal mug altogether, could hold, the temperature of the water hot. I went to go take a sip, and oh my gosh, the roof of my mouth right behind my teeth, right there at those gums, they're a little sore and a little tender. So that wasn't fun. So I had to pop the lid off of it because I thought I had let it sit and cool long enough. Evidently I did not. So yeah, lesson learned. Let it sit a little longer regardless of what you may think. So how is everybody's not Wednesday, but Tuesday? Well, our rain finally quit this morning, but it still didn't warm up, but the sun was out. I do believe we're just about ready to see the last of warm weather for a while here in the mountains. I do believe fall is officially going to set in. So yeah, my butt's being good. My moo fell asleep up front in the doggy bed. My daughter came back by again today to pick up the dog. She wanted to spend one more day with her before she had to go back to work. So Moo kidnaps the doggy bed up front. So she gets some peace and quiet from Butler tonight. Of course, he's been camping out here on the bed, hogging the bed. He don't normally never do that, but because if I lay down and put my feet under the cover, he's gonna attack my feet. That's just how he is, period. He's a little rambunctious in that area. Oh, my needle wants to do its thing. I do apologize ahead of time if I'm not as talkative. I just feel like in the mood. Just a stitch. Of course, going to my husband's job interview yesterday. We're not sure if he has the job or don't have the job. I mean, it's a little confusing. But the job interview was so late, like 4:30 in the afternoon late. You know, I've never heard of anybody giving a job interview that late in the evening. But come to find out, the guy that needed to talk to him for the interview didn't come in till 3. And it's because he works second shift. So evidently he's the one that does the hiring and everything. What did I do with my needle? I just had it. Oh, ain't that just lovely? I bet it balled up in the thing. Oh, right there it is. I knew I had it somewhere. I'm gonna have to bring this one out. Oh, it's been one of those days. Just one of those days. I hadn't felt like stitching all day today. My head was hurting a lot, so I sat and knit all day. I didn't have to worry about doing anything else. And I just didn't feel like putting on my reading glasses to stitch anything small. So, in knitting, you don't really have to focus too much on it. So that made it a little easier for me. Brighter note, I did finish the spider and the web on my knitting. I will be sharing that at the end. It's real pretty and I think y'all will love it. I'm anxious to see how the next doodle that I plan to put into my scarf is going to look. It's a little creative my way of doing it. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, I did have this pulled apart. I don't know why it wanted to go back together. Well, we're just going to clip that. I ain't going to fuss with this yarn. Ain't tangling up, so I'll just clip that off. My daughter messaged me earlier and said she was starting to get another migraine. Every time she gets ahead and thinks in migraines she's got them under control, and then one will hit her. So she's done good all past 2 days, you know. It's always hit her when she has the best times. and everything. She's on medication for him. Oh, this string is long. Let's see if we can't shorten that bad boy up just a little bit. I have a funny feeling my husband's going to end up going back to Walmart, even though he said he's not going to go back to work at Walmart. I have a funny feeling he will before long. Okay, had to sit there for a minute. Those X's didn't look like X's there for a minute, beside these little dots. Oh, that's getting stuck. Well, we're almost done with this one section here. I was watching a documentary here on YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong, I usually like watching the scary stuff, but I'm watching a documentary on finding Bigfoot because I've exhausted everything to watch on YouTube that I would like to watch, you know, and I find it quite silly sometimes, some of the things they do. So it's a little humor in there too for me to watch stuff like this. My husband's on the kick of watching Fluffy on the comedian off of YouTube. He absolutely loves watching him and everything. So yeah, we got a good barrel of laughs during the day because he'll want to watch Fluffy. Anybody who watches Fluffy will know what I mean, the barrel of laughs. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. I run my tail in with it. Okay, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to run this back through. There we go. Oh, come on. Quit grabbing the ends. Oh, I keep having to back up and come back to it. My nose is telling me not today. That's how you know your sinuses are all out of whack. And you can't even bend down or look down without them feeling like something's out of whack. Only good note is I got Bible study tomorrow night, so I will be all right, I guess. I'll sit and drink lots of green tea tomorrow. Get some vitamin C in. There we go. Well, we are almost done. Alrighty then, we have got it. It looks alright. Yeah, or to stitch on this one more often, and maybe I'll start seeing the picture come through on it. I just don't see it just yet on it. And it might be just me. I don't know if anybody else can see it coming through to making it look like what's on here is starting to show up here. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Who knows? Well, here's my spiders. I showed them last night how far I had gotten. I hadn't fully finished them. There's my spider and my spider webs. You can see the detail of them, and they look really, really good. I like how this turned out. And I'm just now putting up a little border to make it match this border down here. And the next one is going to be leaves that I do. And I'm going to do them in black and green. So I'll be sharing that from time to time. Doing it in these two colors for the leaves. I think I'm going to make the black the background color and the leaves green. You know, because fall's not completely, you know, in yet. And we do still have some greenery here. So since I got some changing color leaves here and some orange leaves here, thought I might do a little green leaves in. I just have to see how it looks. And also, yeah, looking good. I initially wanted to get this done before Halloween, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I do have my fall one that I wear, and I wore it today and out and about. But this one's a good one to wear for next year. I'll have it put up and saved for next year. And who knows, I may end up doing another one for next year too, just for the heck of it. And well, that's it, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Instagram and Etsy, and you will soon be able to find me on Twitter. I am slowly getting that together. For those that don't have an Instagram account but would love to follow me on Twitter, so I'll have that up soon. And that link will be in the description box soon. But until next time, everyone, happy stitching!